Hey, welcome folks. This is the Bourbon Shop, and I have a familiar brand today, Jim Beam. I don't even know if you could walk the earth and not hear of Jim Beam. And so what I want to do is take a look at this one because it's supposed to be a little different, and hence the name Devil's Cut. We'll get into that. Now, if you don't know, Jim Beam is number one as far as sales. Not only in the United States, but globally, number one. So this is a heavy hitter. Now, under their umbrella, they have more brands that you might know of. Basil Hayden, which I've never tried, and one day I'm going to get around to reviewing that. It's just, for the price, and it's only 80 proof, sort of bothers me, but that's okay. I get around to it. Some other brands is Booker's, Knob Creek, Old Granddad, Old Tub, and there's a couple more. So they're heavy hitters, but this is more of their budget line, right along with like the Old Tub, and it's called Devil's Cut. Now, the reason it's called Devil's Cut, well, let's talk about the opposite. There's the Angel Share, which means when a distillery store their barrels over the years, some actually evaporates through the wood fibers. So you'd be surprised too. Quite a bit evaporates, and so they call that the Angel Share. Now, the Devil's Cut is that the wood that is trapped inside the barrel after they dump it, right? And so they say that there's still liquid trapped inside the wood. Well, what they're saying is, and I have it here, it says, after aging, when the bourbon is dumped out of the barrel, some liquid stays trapped deep inside the wood. This is the Devil's Cut. And Jim Beam says we made history by extracting it. So some kind of way they add water to the barrel, they sweat it out, and they get that wood, that rather the liquid to come out of those pores of the wood. That sounds fantastic. Is it a gimmick? I don't know, but I think it's pretty cool. If they're doing that's pretty cool. So for right now, I'm going to take them at their word. Believe it. They figure out how to do it. Now, that means that this should come off a little bit robust, because I would imagine that liquid that's trapped in that wood has to be a little bitter and dark. And just looking at the color, this is a nice color, but does it come off in the juice? Well, let's get into it. This has been around since 2011. This is when they first put this on the market, and I've had it before. Just keeping it real. I've had it before, and I didn't think it was that bad, but I'm just going to review it with you right now. Keep in mind that this is a $22 bourbon, so we're not really expecting our socks to be blown off by this, right? But we do want to know if it's worth $22. There's a lot of other options out there that you can get around that price that is fantastic. Wild Turkey 101 is one, right? So let's just take a look at it, give it a nose and a taste. Now, I'll tell you what I get. And have you just walked by this? Have you seen it and just said, bottom shelf, I'm going to pass it? I don't know. Sometimes we need to take a look at the bottom shelf and see if there's a jewel down there. So let's just take it to the nose. So I get it's sweet. Got a lot of sweetness. Get some nice spice to it. It's kind of minty, like a wintergreen mint. Get some I won't say char. but you get something dark in it. A lot of brown sugar, some caramel. It's pretty traditional bourbon, but it's Jim Beam, so you get those like roasted peanuts, get a nutty smell to it. Normally that comes across on the palate, right? So pretty much a Jim Beam product. Maybe it has a little darkness to it, and that may contribute to that devil's cut. Just go to the palate. Yeah, still get those roasted peanut taste, which is, you know, Jim Beam, Booker's, and you get a lot of brown sugar, a lot of caramel. You get some kind of oak. You get some oak and maybe a little char. You know, some wood, nice wood taste. You get a decent amount of spice with this too. I didn't look up the mash bill on this, so I'm not quite sure what it is. And if I can find out, I will post it somewhere in the video. But you know, it's not bad. It's a decent sipper. Pretty good for a newbie. This is coming in at 90 proof. So someone who's going up the plateau in proof, this will be a nice 90 proof to step into. For the price, for $22, I think it's a pretty good deal for what I'm getting. Like I said, this is at least my second bottle, maybe third, but at least my second. And so, you know, I think it can hold up to a decent cocktail, but it's sip worthy, especially for the price. Now, would a high proof hound appreciate it? Maybe not. And I'll be honest with you, I work hard not to be a high proof hound, only because I want to stay balanced in the proofs that I drink. So normally I would, you know, stay right around the 100 area, 90 to 100 area. And then maybe on the weekend or something like that, I might go up to a higher proof. And that's only just to make sure that I can still appreciate the lower proofs. One of my favorite bourbons, however, is 86 proof. That's the I.W. Harper, 15-year age, delicious. 86 proof, one of my favorites. So I think it's good to keep yourself well-rounded in the proof age. But hey, everybody drink the way they want to drink, and your palate is your palate. That's just my personal preference. So yes, I can appreciate the taste. Does the double cut has a lot to do with the influence of it? I'm not sure. Maybe I can compare it to another one of their products. But I think it's a pretty good story that they can extract some of that dark juice out of the fibers of the barrel. So if they're doing that, hey, Jim Beam, yeah, that's good, man. That's history in the making right there. I don't know who else is doing it, so keep up the good work. But yeah, I would give this a for the price, a thumbs up. Does it drink like a $20 bourbon? No, which is a good thing, because you just think $20 gotta be rock gut, but this is not. This drinks pretty smooth. Not smooth as in weak, but a nice rich taste to it. And it has a real nice rich taste to it. But you know, Jim Beam is #1 across the globe for a reason. Well, you know, they know what they're doing from low proof on up. So I say, if you haven't tried it, you got $22 you want to throw towards it. It's a good bar filler, as what I call it. Give it a shot. You know, let me know if you haven't. If you tried this, leave it in the comments. Let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you. So, as I always say, please like and subscribe. If you haven't done so yet, please do it. There's a couple of you out there who's watching haven't hit that like button yet. Go ahead. There you go. And one more. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, just if you don't mind, you're going to hit that subscribe button so you can catch more content. I got some more things I want to talk about. More bourbon, of course. You know, so hit that subscribe button, and so I can catch up with you later. You ready? Okay, there's a couple of you still waiting on, and there you go. Appreciate it. Hey, as always, the best way to enjoy your bourbon is to drink it the way you like to drink it. The best way to drink it is in a responsible way. So, I'll see you next time on the Bourbon Shop.